Seek the counsel of men who will tell you the truth about yourself, even if it hurts to hear it. Mere commendation will not bring the improvement you need. Man, what can I tell you? Seek the truth. Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you were criticized? Like, for real, for real. When's the last time somebody you highly respect, somebody you look up to, we're not just talking about critics, right? They always say, I've never seen a statue erected of a critic. They also say, I've never seen a rich critic. So we're not just talking about critics. We're talking about people that you highly respect and look up to. When's the last time you actually sat there and took some constructive criticism, right? I came up in the network marketing industry. A lot of people don't know that. I got my speaking career started, and my company actually started years and years and years ago when I started off as a network marketer. And the one thing I used to hate about network marketing is that everybody around you tells you that you're good. Oh, that conference call, girl, you killed it. Oh, Brian, you left the stage. It was awesome. Oh man, this person is highly respected, positioned to make tons of money, and blah, 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 blah. And one thing I used to hate about my own industry, that's called edification, is that it often was not the truth. So you got a lot of people going around thinking they really can speak. Like, they think they're really good. I'm not saying there aren't good speakers out there, but you're just surrounded by yes men and yes women who edify you and tell you that you're the best thing since sliced bread, when the fact of the matter is, all of us, including myself, including the best comedian, including the best actor, including the best athlete, we're all striving to be better and better and better and better and better. So let me ask you guys a question. If no one around you is ever telling you the truth about yourself, how do you improve? How do you improve? If no one around you is ever telling you the truth about yourself, how do you know where you can actually get better? How do you know how to get from $1,000 a week to $10,000 a week if people around you are just yes men? You're going to flatline because you think you are already where you need to be. The only way to get where you're going to go and where you're attempting to get is to have someone better than you tell you the truth. A lot of people don't know this, but I trained the Adjudication Review Board. That's the Social Security Administrative Offices here in Atlanta. I've done it in Macon. I've done it in Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, Knoxville, Tennessee. Those are the employees that work for the federal government, right? And one thing I do in their leadership training is I make them sit on their hands. They have to take critiques from one another, and the only response they're allowed to give is, I will consider that. You can't say, what? You can't say, that's not me. If your friend or coworker looks you in your eye and flat out tells you, listen, you're too loud and you talk too much, you have to smile, sit on your hands and say, I will consider that. So the next time someone hits you with some constructive criticism, I want y'all to do me a big favor. Let's count it out. I will consider that. Say those 4 words as long as the criticism is coming from somebody who's where you want to be, okay? And don't be afraid to tell people the truth. I'll close with a funny story real quick. I hit the stage one day. I never forget this. I'm on stage and I'm training personal growth, self-development, abundance, mentality, pays, people activity, and yourself. And if people would have told me the truth, I would have known that my fly was open the whole training. I don't think y'all understand. All these people in the room, no one took the time to go, bing. So I'm training, I'm throwing down abundance. This is what I need to do. Life is great. I retired when I was 22 years old. I've been through the struggle. $19 in my account, sleeping outside the airport on benches. I couldn't afford the hotel. I made all my money back in my 30s. I've earned 7 figures doing this. Fly wide open. Why? Because people were afraid to tell me the truth. Don't go through life with your fly open. All I'm saying is be able to accept responsibility for the areas of improvement as long as the person you're telling it, that's giving you the advice is not a critic.